life often offers us 4 or 5 times that we are called, that we are invited for transformations, for deep, deep changes, like a chrysalis, when you have a caterpillar turn into a butterfly. You know, probably one of the first ones is when we are a young child, a toddler turning into a young child, and we are experimenting that first transition to the external world of our household. Then you have the adolescence, that is a very powerful moment of transformation and rupture and metamorphosis. And then you have the beginnings of an adult life. That's a very, very strong, the very famous midlife crisis or midlife journey that some of us are experiencing right now. I am to blame. I'm feeling that midlife chrysalis, midlife transformation period. And later in life, folks have another very important moment of transformation when they are about to retire or when they're shifting towards their last leg of their lives, right? Some folks even have a last transformation. That's when they are truly elderly and they are becoming that elder figure for their community or their places. So, while those are normal transformation points that we can only embark if we are not trapped in that circular prison. There are folks that are living over and over again fears that were rated far behind in their life, in their journeys, far in the past, but they are never out of the cocoon because they are trapped inside of that circular prison. And the funny thing is that during those transition periods, the hibernation period or the period that we are being generated in that chrysalis, the fear actually is trying to protect us from external factors that may interfere with us, that may interfere with our becoming of something else. It's not something bad, it's a natural response to protect ourselves. However, the trick is, when we are in those spirits, living exactly that transition, that we are most vulnerable, when we fear the most, instead of allowing fear to be a protector that will incarcerate us in that stage, protecting that identity that's dying, because no, let's not fool ourselves. When, for example, we are leaving our parents' house or leaving the beginnings of our life and we are going to the wild world, a part of us is dying, a part of that identity is dying, so we can become something else, right? Fear prevents the death of that identity. However, to push us forward, to move forward, when we feel that, that's the very moment that we can invert the trigger and use fear as a compass, not as incarcerator.